All right, so we're going to start out with number 2 today. Everyone sees the proof statement, so it's like, oh, you got to do that indirect method. Let's start here. What's your assumption for this one? What are we going to assume is true? Bailey, what do we assume is true here?
AE is congruent to CD.
Good. Please get it from your proof statement. AE is equal to CD. All right, and if you want to mark that, you can. I know it's tough in this proof to mark AE and CD based on where they are, but they can be marked congruent. Okay, here's why this is a little different from what we did Friday. You know in your mind you have to contradict one of the givens. You got to contradict one of the givens. How many givens are provided? 2, right? You got ABC is scalene, and you have the 2 altitudes. Usually it's easy for us to pick. It's usually the one that's got the knot in it. Well, this one doesn't have a knot in it. Neither of them do. But I still have to contradict one of them. Okay, I still have to contradict one of them. So we need to discuss here, out of those 2 I've boxed in, which one is it going to be easier to contradict? Well, let's start with triangle ABC scalene. Oh, I'm nervous asking this question. What does it mean to be scalene? If a triangle is scalene at this point in the year, what does that mean for us? A triangle is scalene. Lily, you got this. What do you mean? None of what? None of the sides are equal. So how can I contradict that? By saying all sides are at least 2. So if it's not scalene, prove it what? That would contradict it. If triangle ABC is isosceles, that contradicts that it's scalene. Yep.
I don't have those problems in my packet.
That's probably because you don't have the correct. You didn't grab the right packet. Make sure you got the AB packet over there. All right, that's the other packet for the other classes. Everyone agree? If I prove it isosceles, you contradict that it's scalene. So here we go. So somewhere in our proof now, somewhere in the statement, we need triangle ABC is isosceles, because that would contradict that given right there. Now it's on you, right? Now it's on you. Get triangle ABC to be isosceles. We've gone down this road before. How many sides do you need to be isosceles? 2. How am I going to get those 2 congruent sides? By proving the what congruent first? Triangles. We just need to find what triangles we're going to prove congruent. So that's up to you right now. I'll give you a second or 2 to take a look at the diagram. I need 2 sides congruent. So what 2 triangles would need to be proven congruent? And also look at what you're given too. You already have AE congruent to CD, and if you know what altitudes are, you know what they form and where they are. So what 2 triangles up here does it make the most sense to start tackling right now? I need to make it isosceles, so I need 2 sides congruent. So what 2 triangles are we going to focus on? Based on what we already know and the fact that I need 2 darn sides equal in triangle ABC. Oh, look at the colored pencils going now. I like it. It means we're starting to see it. All right. Up to you. What 2 triangles you want to start rolling with? Drew, up to you. Big class decision.
ADC.
ADC and?
CEA.
CEA. All right. Yes, but I'm not going to go with those. All right. Whoa. Drew's not wrong. He can go with these. They can be proven congruent. They can be. All right. The only thing, Drew, and everyone else, I asked for sides, right? I asked for sides, and that would only give me DA and EC. I need these sides, right? But if you prove them congruent, instead of using the sides, what could I use instead in the triangle? The angles right here, right? So you can still do that. It's not wrong. All right, but I asked for sides because I thought that was going to be easier on us. So I don't know if I want those two because they won't give me the full sides. So name another pair. You want redemption or move on? Redemption, darn right you do.
BAE.
Yeah.
And BDC.
There we go. BAE, BDC. Those will give us full sides A, B, and BC. All right, buckle up, kiddos. Let's get them congruent. Let's see. I already have what? A pair of sides for my assumption. AE congruent to CD. There's a pair of sides. And it told me in the givens I have two altitudes. Oh boy. We learned about those this unit. What are those altitudes doing? What should I be marking on my diagram? Then I'll put it in the proof. But what do I mark on my diagram for those altitudes? Ooh, 2-zip. Talk to me here. Brendan?
Right angles.
Where exactly?
On BDC.
Yeah, good man. And?
AEC.
Ooh, yes.
AEB.
Yeah, I want AEB. I can do AEC, but I want the one that's in the my yellow triangle or my pink triangle there. Yep, AEB. All right, before I forget about them, let's put it in the proof. How many steps is this? Going to take 2 steps, right? 2 steps for this. First, you're going to tell me they are right angles. So angle AEB and angle CDB are right angles. I know, what do we usually write down? Definition of perpendicular. Some of us might write down perpendicular lines form right angles. I don't have, there's nowhere that symbol is anywhere. So I can't use those two. So instead, again, how did Brendan know to put a right angle there? Definition of an altitude. And then the second step right after is usually saying those 2 bad boys are congruent. Always 2 steps. Tell me they're right angles. Tell me they're congruent. All right angles congruent. And what's that give us? An angle? Still not there yet. Need your help still. Still not there. I'm proving them congruent. Need something else. So take a look. I've used everything in the givens. I've used the altitude already. There's got to be something else you could find on your own, I bet. Keep searching. You got it, Bryce?
I think so.
All right, go ahead.
Angle B.
Angle B. Everyone to take a look. Angle B. Shared in both. Little reflexive action. Good job, Bryson. Good job. Angle B. Congruent to itself. Reflexive. Oof. We're still not out of the woods yet because you have to determine the method. Because this is either going to be angle side angle or angle side. Whew. Draw it out if you have to. Draw one of the triangles out, mark the right angle, mark reflexive angle B, mark the side. They are congruent. I just need a method now. So triangle ABE. Congruent to triangle, let's see, ABE and CBD. Or those sides in the assumption in between or not. What is my method? Was that side in between or not? All right, what do you got? What's your choice of method? All right, Drew, come on.
Angle side.
Angle side. Yes, that side is not in between. Good deal. All right, perfect. We're getting there. We're getting to that contradiction. If the triangles are congruent, so are those two sides that we wanted. What were they? A, B, and BC. Why are they congruent? Remember, we just proved the triangle's congruent, so why are those sides equal now? Ooh, Dylan?
CPCTC.
Let it roll off the tongue. Beautiful. CPCTC. Ho ho! If those two sides are equal, guess what triangle ABC is? Here's our paper catching on fire moment. What type of triangle is ABC then if those two sides are equal? Alexi? It's isosceles. And that is a problem, isn't it? That's a problem. How do we know it's isosceles? Well, we have two congruent sides. And that means it's isosceles. You have the contradiction, you are done. Not literally done, but you are done. All you need to do is write the proof statement. Once the contradiction is written, you said it was scalene in the givens. Nope, it's isosceles. That's a problem. So that means our assumption is wrong. So that means AE is not equal to CD. That's the only conclusion we can make. Same reason every time. Assumption led to contradiction. All right, you guys are getting out your Chromebooks. Answer key, homework answer key open, and you're when you're done with the notes, you're done with the assignment for tonight. Because the assignment is to finish the notes. All right, so go back to number 1. You guys can work with whoever you'd like. Answer key, get the homework answers open, and keep checking as you move. If you're stuck, let me know. If you get stuck, let me know. Use those colored pencils to highlight.